Yes, hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Here's Mr. All right. Hello, everybody. That girl and John Lee and Hector. Hello. Runny Money. Happy Tuesday. Rosie's John Lee. Hello. Music and films. Yeah, my mom stopped over for a little bit. So Cat Grandma Sheila was here for just a little bit. What do you think? Oh, it's kind of dark. What's up? Oh. Tried a few games on the new PC. It's blazing fast. Missed out on so many games, yeah. Well, that's what happens when you get a new PC. You can kind of enjoy some newer games, huh? Oh, well, if you're going to go outside, you got to wear a harness, and you kids have to wear a harness. Especially since it's dark out. Getting dark really quick, I know. What's up? Get in. Here. And since Willow tried jumping over the fence, come here. You want to go outside or not? Daddy, why are you so mean? Why do you gotta do the rules and things? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Willow. Willow, come here. You're next. Daddy, why are you so mean? Come here, Willow. There she is. Come here. She tried to escape last night, so she's got to wear a harness. Come here. Come here. Come Come here. Nope. You want to go outside? You're wearing this harness. Hey. Okay, then she's not going outside then. Only good girls get to go outside. Nope, you're not going outside without a harness. Dad, this is a travesty. This is a travesty, Dad. I cannot believe you. This is a travesty. Hey, Justine and Sasha. This is a travesty of a mockery of a sham. This is a sham, Dad. Oh, it looks like the bird feeder's empty. Hey, Hillary, hello. That girl, hello. A friend gifted a Steam code for Stardew Valley. It's a pretty good game. You know, I didn't actually buy any. I didn't buy any games during the Steam sale. I didn't buy any games. I just looked at my Steam library and I have a ton of games that I haven't really played. I have all of the BioShock games I have to play. I have Mass Effect, the Mass Effect game I have to play. And what else am I missing? I have to play. I gotta finish Skyrim. I got to finish Fallout 4. I also want to play Fallout New Vegas. That's a really old game, but I gotta play that one too. I'm just a little gal, Dad. Yeah, anyway. Too many games, not enough time. Too many games, not enough time. The story of my life. Yeah, Mr. came outside for a little bit. It was good to see him outside. I warmed up a little bit, but it's kind of cold out now. Asher doesn't like it when I put his harness on. I think we're gonna come inside now. Come on, babies. Come on. Let's come inside. That means you, Goof. Come on, Goofy. Come on. Come on. Hey, Alfredo. Hello. Come on, babies. Come on. Come inside. Come on. Noah Bean, come on. Come on. In. Come on. In. Thank you. Hey, crazy fingers. Hello. Fantastic to see everybody. Yeah, Mr. always comes in on his own, which is wonderful. Don't have to worry about that. What are these? Oh yeah, these fancy feast things. Yeah, from Raymond. Gotta try those eventually. The kitties have a lot of different food. Salmon. I always like salmon's pretty good. I like salmon. I didn't realize there was a difference between like wild caught salmon and farm-raised salmon, but there is a big difference. There's a big difference between the different types of salmon. And sometimes the farm-raised salmon tastes better than the wild salmon. And I thought that was kind of interesting that the farm-raised salmon tastes, it almost tasted better in some ways, because I've had both. I've had the wild and farm-raised salmon. The farm-raised salmon, it seemed to have more fat on it than the wild salmon. The wild salmon didn't have as much fat. And a lot of times, the fat usually adds some flavor. So I thought that was kind of interesting how like the fat actually adds some flavor to it. I didn't really think about that before, but it does. Just gotta do a couple things. A bunch of Coke from Costco. Coke was on sale at Costco. Or maybe it wasn't on sale, but I got some Coke from Costco. I know Coke, it's not really all that healthy. It's not healthy at all, really, but what's up, dude? You helping? Nope. Dad, I help. Mister's like, I'm helping, Dad. I don't care what anyone says about you. Chore complete. Task completed. Task completed. Now, how many cans? That was a 35 pack. A 35 pack from Costco. I think it was it like 56 cents a can? I think it was like 56 cents a can. Something like that. So you could get canned Coke. I think it was like 59 cents a can. And then they also had bottles of Mexican Coke. But the bottles of Mexican Coke, I think that was a 24 pack. And I think it was like $1.50 per bottle for the glass bottles of Mexican Coke. Where is Tasso Alfredo? Yeah, I don't know. Here, let me take this plastic off. There. There, I can finish that. This goes in the garbage. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen Tasso for a while. I don't know. Hey, Jordan. Hello. Difference between Mexican Coke is it's made with cane sugar, and American Coke is made with high fructose corn syrup. It's basically a different kind of flavoring, different kind of, what is it, carbs, sugar, different kind of carbs. That's the main difference. It's just cane sugar. I mean, I think the cane sugar tastes pretty good. But it's more than double the price per ounce. So I'm not really sure it's worth. I think the Mexican Coke tastes a little bit better. But I don't know if it's worth the cost. I think we talked about this before, but like there's regular Coke in cans made with high fructose corn syrup, and then there's Mexican Coke made with cane sugar. And then you can also get like fountain Coke at like a gas station or at like a fast food restaurant. But if you go to McDonald's has their own syrup, their own Coca-Cola syrup, just for them. So the McDonald's Coke, I think the McDonald's Coke probably tastes the best out of any of them, I think. Hey Jaden, hello. Yeah, high fructose corn syrup is not healthy at all. You are correct. High fructose corn syrup is not healthy. And that's why it's cheaper. Well, it's also cheaper than cane sugar. Around here it is. Because high fructose corn syrup is usually made out of like corn. It's a corn-based, typically. Hi. Where's the shoesy shoes? Where's the shoesy shoes? Is this the shoesy shoes? Can't remember the last time you had soda. Wow, well, congratulations. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for that. A nice warm cup of tea. Uh-oh, Asher is just climbed up on top of the door. Buddy, what are you doing up there? How you gonna get down? How are you gonna get down? Huh? Come here. Come here. It's like, Daddy. Hey, Raymond, hello. Yeah, we were playing Shoesy Shoes, but then Asher had to go and jump, become a Sky Kitty. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I think I'm gonna have some of that shepherd's. Hey, Daniel. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Daniel. It's Daniel O'Hara's birthday today, so why don't we do a happy birthday meow song for Daniel? It's his birthday, so here we go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Shmeow and shmeow, 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 shmeow. Shmeow and shmeow, 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 shmeow. Shmeow and shmeow, shmin and shmeow, shmeow, shmeow. Shmin and shmeow, 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 shmeow. Yeah, happy birthday, Daniel. Willow's trying to climb that tree. Hi, Lucky. Hello, Lucky. We usually go to Costco once a week, or two or three times a month we'll go to Costco. Sometimes Costco has the best, well, they have the best prices on litter. Infinity. Hello, Infinity. Is the cat fluffy? Yeah, he's pretty fluffy. Oh, Willow just climbed in the bin. Yeah, you're welcome, Daniel. Appreciate you. Done a lot for the channel, and happy birthday. Hey, Icon, and hey, Granny, hello. Yeah, I really do enjoy it. We're lucky that we have a Costco in our little town. I think our Costco's been here for around 10 years now. And we're lucky to have a Costco. Honestly, we're super lucky to have a Costco. We have like 3 or 4 grocery stores. We have a Costco, and we're not really even that big of a town. But yeah, we're really lucky to have a Costco. We have a Costco in New Zealand, only 1 or 2 I have been. Yeah, they are big. Our Costco is, I think they have different size Costcos. I think ours is probably not the biggest. I think there are different size Costcos. I think they build them based on the land, like how big a land they have, like how big the lot they have to build on. We used to have a Sam's Club, but our Sam's Club went out of business. Sam's Club went out of business, and I'm not really sure why. I mean, I guess probably the biggest reason for going out of business is they weren't making enough money. And we used to deliver a lot of Sam's Club, but I never see Sam's Club anymore in this area. I think in this area, I think Costco has really taken over, has really dominated the last 10 years or so. Fortunately or unfortunately, Costco seems to just dominate in this area. An aircraft hangar, yeah. It's basically a warehouse, essentially. I remember, when you're growing up, the regular small town grocery store, it used to seem so big. Hey, I saw some Prairie is a suburb of Madison, so it's not that small. Well, it used to be small. It's changed a lot. It's changed a lot. It's gotten a lot bigger. It used to be a small town. And now the area, now it's basically just one giant city, essentially. Like all the towns were like separated, and they were all kind of like Madison used to be. Madison was by far the biggest town, but now all of these small towns, it's just turned into one big city, kind of like how Chicago has all those little suburbs and stuff. This area is getting to be kind of like that, where it's just turning into one giant city. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but that's just how it's becoming. It's all just one big city now, essentially. And then you have to drive like half an hour, 45 minutes away to leave the big city area, essentially. If you want to get away from the hustle and bustle of the metropolis, essentially, you have to drive. You basically have to leave the county. Like, this entire county is becoming one giant city, essentially. So, I don't know. I don't really know. I like the area, but it's just getting to be so busy. There's my mom. My mom was just over here actually visiting the kitties. My mom stopped over for a little bit just before I started the live stream. Dad, I'm gonna use my teeth. I'm gonna use my little chompers, Dad. Arr. Dad. Jimenez. I'm not sure what Jimenez. I'm gonna pet Asher. Asher, he's very cute. He's very cuddly. He's kind of clingy too. I would say he's probably the cuddliest cat. In some ways, he's the cuddliest cat. He cuddles with cat mom Jen a lot. He's very affectionate and clingy. He's definitely the most kitten-like. He's got those little meows, don't you? He likes kisses. Do you like kisses? Do you like kisses? He's like, Daddy, let's get the show on the road. I live in a small town, and they're building so many apartments and houses, it's getting so crowded. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, yeah, what's happened around here is there are single family homes are not really built anymore in this area. I don't know, I can't speak for the rest, but in this town, in this area, it's really difficult to find a new house because there are so many apartments being built, which is fine. But it seems like there are so many more apartments being built than single family homes. And the single family homes that are being built are extremely expensive, like over $500,000. Over $500,000 for a single family home is probably the cheapest price, is around $500,000 for a single family home nowadays. That's new construction. But there are very, very few new construction single-family homes being built. And the ones that are being built are very expensive. So you can either pay, like, I think for like a 2-bedroom apartment here, you're looking at maybe $1,900 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment. So you can either pay like $1,900 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment, or you can buy like a $500,000 or $600,000 house. So, and that's just kind of the way it is around here, at least. Yeah, and there's some senior housing too, but a lot of it is apartments, like apartment buildings, or kind of like almost like duplexes, like duplex style, kind of like duplex style apartments that are kind of taking over as well. That are very expensive. Yeah, $1,900 for a 1-bedroom. Yeah, I think we're still around $1,900 or so for a 2-bedroom. I think is probably normal around here. I think 3-bedroom. If you want a 3-bedroom apartment, which are kind of hard to find, but I think 3-bedroom apartments around here are over $2,000 a month. I think probably closer to $2,100 a month for a 3-bedroom. But those are kind of hard to find. Gonna need a roommate. Yeah, I feel kind of bad for people who are graduating college and stuff. Almost double that price for homes in New Jersey, I bet. Yeah, Oh yeah, as soon as you start heading over towards East Coast and West Coast, I'm sure the price is almost double for stuff, double. But yeah, I feel kind of bad for people who are graduating college and stuff. And can you imagine graduating college and then if you want to buy a house, you got to come up with like $600,000. Plus you already have student loans. Probably have $100,000 in student loans. And then if you want to buy a house, you're looking at like $500,000 minimum. Bought it and when the housing market was low. $1,200 a month is, yeah, $1,200 a month is impossible now. $1,200 a month used to be like, well, $1,200 a month used to be a two-bedroom. Two-bedroom apartments were $1,200 a month, but that was like 10 or 15, that was probably 10, 15 years ago around here. Now it's almost double that. It's just crazy. We used to have a loft. We used to rent, we had our first apartment was a loft style, it was like a one-bedroom loft style apartment. And that was our first apartment that we had. Mom left Kelmer to buy a house in Enid because it's more affordable with more space. I bet, yeah. Like Indiana, Ohio, Iowa. Man, Iowa has a ton of space. We were driving through Iowa. I don't know if you've ever driven through like Iowa or like Nebraska, but we drove through Iowa this past summer. Tons of small towns. Tons of small towns in Iowa. Like really seem to be like down to earth, friendly areas, like small towns in Iowa, ton of space, cheap, a lot cheaper than here, like small town Iowa, even like small town Wisconsin. But like if you live in a small town, you're not going to have a Costco. You're probably not going to have a Costco, and you're probably not going to have like 4 grocery stores to choose from, and you're lucky to have a McDonald's, and you're lucky to have like a small town grocery store. But hey Nina, hey, hello, good to see ya. Hello. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Hey, poetry chick, hello, good to see ya, Nina. Yeah, I like the feeling of small towns, but if you live in a small town, then you gotta drive and you gotta drive. Thank you, Nina. I just saw that super chat come through. Thank you, appreciate it. Why don't we grab some food for the kitties? Give the kitties some dinner. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Kitten time. 5 o'clock dinner bell. 5 o'clock dinner bell. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Happy New Year. Appreciate it. Thank you for the super chats. Chicken. 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 Everyone loves chicken. Watch out, little gal. I don't know if they're going to be that hungry. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. So, I don't know. We'll see. Put out a little bit of food. Noah just walks away. I'm gonna add some of this bone broth. trying this bone broth with the cat food. Try to increase the hydration. I'm not really sure they like it though. I don't know. Willow seems to like it. Here, buddy. Here, why don't you try some of this? See if he likes that. They're all looking at me like I'm a weirdo. No one's hungry, huh? It does look kind of like soup. All right, well, they don't really seem very hungry, so maybe I'll move one over here. What's this? No one's hungry, huh? Now he's eating it. Oh, well, Noah seems to like it. Noah bean. Yeah, sometimes I change it up. We'll change the food up and put it in a different spot. Maybe I should just leave it in their normal food spot. Yeah, he's a good guy. I think he's a little bit mad at me though. He will come into the office. Mr. will come into the office for attention. And he'll kind of jump on the like the office table, where I have my computer and I have my keyboard there, and my computer's there, and he just loves chewing on cords. So I kind of had to make a rule where if he starts chewing on cords, I have to pick him up and I have to put him on the floor. And since I started that new rule, I think he's been a little kind of giving me the cold shoulder a little bit. Because he wants attention, he wants cuddles. When I'm at my office, when I'm sitting in my office chair upstairs, but he also loves chewing on cords, so I've had to pick him up and I've had to put him on the floor a bunch of times. He wants attention, but at the same time, he also chews on cords, so I just can't have him chewing on cords, so. Yeah, I have to put him on the floor. I know he's, gets very upset. He's like, "Oh, Dad, I just climbed all the way up here to get cuddles from you. And you put me on the floor like a peasant." Putting me on the floor like a peasant, Dad. Probably put this away. I'm not really sure we're going to get this bone broth again. I really don't know. Maybe. I think it's only good for like 7 days after you open it, so not really sure I want to get it again. I don't know. Not really sure what other people think about bone broth. Should we do a couple of stroller rides, kittens? Santa Channel. Good morning, everyone from Japan. Well, thank you for watching from Japan. Santa Channel. Well, yeah, he hasn't. I don't think he's gotten electrocuted yet, but he's definitely has that habit of chewing on cords. So I'm trying to break him out of that habit, and it's sort of starting to work. But not really. Mr. is still learning his place in the house, and I'm not really sure if he had access to a lot of cords in his previous home. He might have, he might not have. I don't really think he had access to as many cords at his previous home. I think there are far more cords, especially in the office area, within his reach. So hello, want to hop in, buddy? Come on. There you go. I'll help you make that decision. He cleans himself. He's cleaning himself. Ken, we're not going out there, buddy. Thank you for everyone thank you for watching from Japan. We've had a couple people from Japan. It's pretty early there, isn't it? Like 6 a.m. or something like that in Japan. But yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Just eat your fishy Mickey turkey. Yeah, no cords, please. No cords. Put something bitter tasting on the cords. Yeah, I've heard of someone suggesting that. Does that actually work? I'm not sure. Does that actually work? Maybe, if it does work, maybe we'll give it a try. I think it's got to be like a texture thing. Man, he didn't really enjoy being pushed around in the stroller much last year, but he seems to like it right now. I think cats go through phases. Sometimes they'll like something and sometimes they don't. Right, Brian. Hey, Brian. Hello. Yeah, I think parts of Japan, I think they get some snow, don't they? Parts of Japan get some snow. Hi, Regiv. Hey, hello. Yeah, I would love to go to Japan. I would love it. I would totally go to Japan. I don't think Cat Mom Jen. I've talked to Cat Mom Jen about it. I don't think Cat Mom Jen would go to Japan, but I would probably go if I had a group of friends that wanted to go to Japan. I would probably go. Yeah, Hawaii got snow. Yeah, someone said from yesterday that Hawaii was getting some snow today, like the mountains. Hawaii has very interesting weather system. Hey, Peiko. Hello. Who's down here? What's up? Where's your sushi shoes? Sushi shoes? The sushi shoes. Those are your sushi shoes. Mommy shoes. Yeah, I would totally go. But I'm not really sure which city I would go to, though, in Japan. I would go, but I'm not really sure where I would go. Probably Tokyo. I'd probably go to Tokyo. But there's also a bunch of other, like, smaller towns and stuff that have, like, lots of history as well. I'm not really sure I would like the food. I don't know. I'm not really sure I would like the Japanese food for like a week straight. Maybe. I might like it. I could probably eat sushi for a week straight. But I think it would be incredibly expensive. A couple of years in Tokyo? Wow. It's snowing in Japan, but it hasn't snowed where I am. Instead, there were 2 big earthquakes. Oh my gosh, earthquakes? Maybe I won't go. Maybe I'm not going to Japan. Earthquakes are a little, because what are you going to do about an earthquake? I don't know. I would still go. I would still go to Japan. I would still go. The city is so clean compared to other international cities. Yeah, well, another thing that I learned about Japan is I don't know if you remember, but was it like the early 1990s? There was the like the Tokyo subway attack, and I guess part of the, I don't know if this is true, but what I learned is that one of the reasons why you don't see like a lot of litter on the ground, you don't really see a lot of like garbage bags on the ground, like food wrappers and food like fast food bags, is because part of the Tokyo subway attack was the poison. I think it was sarin. Was it sarin gas or something? But I guess part of the poisonous gas that was deployed by the terrorists, it was in like backpacks, and it was in I think it was in like fast food bags or style bags. And I guess ever since the Tokyo subway attack, I don't think you're allowed to like put litter on the floor or put backpacks on the floor or on the ground and litter and stuff, because of part of the reason was because of that that terrorist attack like 30 years ago. I think that's what I heard. I don't know if it's true though. We're not going outside. It's too dark, buddy. You were already outside. I'm sorry. It's too dark out. The Tokyo subway attack, I think it was like the early 90s. I think it was like the early 1990s, I think. But I saw a documentary about the Tokyo subway attack, and boy, it is crazy. Like there's a huge, the attack, the subway attack was just part of the story is the subway attack. There's a whole other like story behind like who did it. That's just really crazy. It was like some kind of cult, like terrorist cult. It was such a weird story. And terrifying, yeah, it was just really terrifying. But anyway, the shaking was so strong that there was no time to get out. However, the house was earthquake resistant, so it was fine. Wow. Man, that is still kind of scary though, right? Willow? Where's Willow, baby? Kitten. I don't know. Willow is somewhere. Willow likes to, there she is. There are live cams in Tokyo, yeah. Like live cameras, you mean? Yes. Tokyo cameras, like traffic cameras, and what's that really big, there's a really big intersection, that pedestrian intersection, like the world's busiest pedestrian intersection or something. How many days till spring? Yeah. I don't know, I'm counting down the days. It warmed up a little bit today. It warmed up a smidge. What is this? How about we try this one? I'm counting down the days. Well, I think winter just basically started. Technically speaking, I think unfortunately winter just started, didn't it? What you doing, Goof? Noah's in quite a mood. It's like, Dad. A spring teaser here. 50s? Wow. That, yeah. Typically what happens here in like the first, like when January comes, the temperature will just drop. It'll get really, really cold here, but so far the temperatures aren't that bad. We'll see, usually we'll see like single digit temperatures, but it actually rained today too. We had some rain. We had, I don't know, probably got a couple inches of rain. What's up, buddy? Hmm? I bite you, Dad. Hey, I think you need your nails trimmed. Oh, he's such a goof. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Hey, Hiki, hello. Nope. Here, I gotta squeeze through here, dude. There we go. Oh, Asher wants to play with the Burby. Asher cutting. Asher wants to play. What's he doing, dude? You wanna play Burby? He wants to play with the Burby. Like, Dad, come on. Oh, now Noah's got it. He's like, Dad, it's my turn. Oh. Okay. Nope, not Willow's got it. Noah's in quite a mood. Daddy, I can't believe you do this. Well, I think they're all going to be sleeping after this. He falls off. And he falls off. Oh, look at Noah. Wow, he's in quite a mood. Look at him. Wow. He's really active tonight. There you go. He likes hiding. He likes hiding like this. Yeah, a couple inches of, we got a couple inches of rain. I wonder how much, that would probably be like a foot of snow probably. I'd rather have rain. Because it was like 33 or 34 degrees and we got like 2 inches of rain. That was cute. That was pretty cute. That was very cute, Noah Bean. Here, do you want to go underneath there again? Here. Here. There you go. Oh my gosh. He is such a goof. He is the goofiest cat, I swear. There you go. Man, what a goof. Here, want to go underneath again? Here. Come on. I thought you wanted to go underneath. I think they're all gonna take a big snooze after this. He looks like one of those weird caterpillars, you know, like one of those really weird caterpillars that has that weird fuzz on it. Like one of those moving caterpillars that look like a little carpet that moves. Cats' front claws curl as they grow and back grow straight. Yeah, I think that's probably true because I know Willow's front claws curve a lot. So, just gonna head upstairs for just a second. Head upstairs for just a second and I'll come back down. Boop, 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 doop, boop, boop. Let's see. Gotta do just a quick thing on my computer. Save. Okay. All right. Head back down, and I think we'll probably wrap up the live stream here. I'm gonna make some dinner. Appreciate everyone. Thank you all for stopping by. It was nice to hang out with you. Nice to hang out with everyone for an hour or so. Hopefully you have a wonderful work day tomorrow and have a wonderful night. So we're gonna get some dinner going. So really do appreciate you. Thank you. And we will see you later. Bye-bye.